All right, Glenda's measuring strips of ribbon for a project. She needs 48 feet of ribbon. She has 11 and 2/3 yards. How many more yards of ribbon does she need? So the first step we need to do, we need to convert these feet into yards. So if we look at our conversion sheet, we can look down here and we can see that 3 feet is in a yard. So we're actually going to divide 48 by 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to first pull out our tens and then our ones. So my first 10 I can pull out, because remember I can pull out a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have to pull it out a 10. Okay, so here I know that 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 20 would be 60, which is too big. So the 10 I'm going to pull out would be a 10. So I'm going to say 10 times 3 is 30, subtract, and now I have 18. Now I'm done with my tens, and I'm going to move over to my ones. Now remember, ones, I can have any number between 1 and 9. So we know that 1 times 3 is 3. That's too small. That's not going to give me 18. Well, I know that 3 times 5 is 15, so I'm getting closer. And then I know that 3 times 6 is 18. So the number I'm going to put here is 6. And then I'm going to put 18. And if I subtract that, oops, sorry. If I subtract that, I'm going to end up with 0. So now I'm going to add 10 plus 6 is 16. And so I have 16 yards is how much ribbon she needs. She has 11 and 2/3 yards. How many more does she need? That means if it's say many more, right, I'm going to have to do what? I'm going to have to subtract. So I'm going to say 16 minus 11 and 2/3. Well, I can't act like that 2/3 is not there and just say 16 minus 11 and put 5, because that doesn't work. I can't ignore that fraction. That fraction matters. So what I'm going to do is change that 16 into 15 and 3/3, because 3/3 is equal to the whole number 1, which would still make this worth 16. Now I can subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1, and then my denominator stays the same. And then I'm going to say 15 minus 11 is 4, 4 and 1/3. So my answer here is 4 and 1/3.